You heard Junior. The guy was operating 3 steps ahead of where they currently were. Like I said, he's playing chess while his opponents were playing checkers.
It's ridiculous when we see these two juggernauts of the Halo brains go head-to-head, BZIIRK and Junior. I want to see what happens in the server. Before we get there, we have to look at the maps, boys. We have to figure out how this best of 5 is going to pan out. We're starting out on Recharge here, Momo, and then we get our favorite map of all time, Live Fire. There is some dangerous boys in this server, especially when seeing things like the heat wave and the snipe.
Let's not forget the last time they were on Recharge. I don't know if you remember that oddball play. They were about to play it, and I'm pretty sure someone on Chase repulsed the ball back in, but if that didn't happen, Chase would have actually dropped that map to Mindfreak at the time, but hey, I'm honestly excited to see Slayz as well. I think Slayz got 56 kills the last time we were on a map like this, and I'm not sure if he got the overkill on this map, but he definitely dropped 56 kills on one of those games.
I mean, the crazy thing I'm looking at is that third map, King of the Hill Streets. We just got to see it on the main stage. And I mean, that was insane. 2-2. And then Divine Might up to go for the, first point wins. That was a dangerous gambit on a map like this with 2 teams of this caliber. I'm expecting it to go to that stage. I'm not expecting a blowout in any of these matches. I'm expecting full 5.
Let's see if we can get all the way to 5. Let's see if we can get a 5-map series between the 2 juggernauts of our region. Winner of this goes into the grand final, boys. Let's get into the series.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to determine the first victor, the first team that will go into our grand final. Justin, how are we feeling about to view and cast 2 of these absolute juggernauts of the ANZ region go head-to-head?
Mate, my bloods are up. Get me up on that stage. I'm ready. I'm warmed up, ready to go.
I mean, Justin, have you ever goose-egged on main stage land before? Because
that's my specialty, Bluey.
Okay, well...
This is J4, don't goose.
Looking at this lineup right now, the analysts covered everything so well. We are about to see 2 brick walls just absolutely clash. We were given some statistics looking at the last time that Mindfreak and the Chiefs went head-to-head, but I don't think, just as Panda said, they are very reflective of the current state of Mindfreak.
No, Mindfreak are looking pretty damn good. Feeling good, looking good. And this is pretty quiet. This is a very important match. Now, Bluey, Chiefs, they've been unbeatable. Haven't dropped a single map. I don't even think they've lost any flag caps just yet, but we are launching in. Whoever takes this series moves into the grand finals, and we're kicking off with Beastn.
Beastn right now jumping on battery plat, instantly opting to try and get a hold of that shock rifle. Shots ringing out. Can't connect any of them though, as the members from Mindfreak double back to and fro as much as possible. 2 members of their roster goes down. Slayz takes out a double kill, has his life in tow with the support of Madsy.
Absolutely, Slayz, star power. He's been one of the top statters this event. He's sent home the respawn screen. Benjy turning around, working well with Ninjestics there, and his shields will return, ready for the next engagement. And that ball getting rotated by Junior there. A little bit of pressure coming in from the Chiefs roster, moving through the base. There's Madsy. Will he get the better of Benjy? No, he's the father, and he turned Madsy into his son.
Benjy, one of the top gunners we've seen in the region, and absolutely turning up this weekend. 4 kills already to his name, absolutely decimating the mental of the Chiefs.
Yeah, Benjy here. Get the stick. Father Benjy turning up on Father's Day. Who's your daddy?
Benjy, tough throughout. The members of Mindfreak looking very strong right now, but unfortunately for them, Chiefs have the hold of the oddball up here in gold. A setup perfect for this team. Slayz, though, the main slayer of the Chiefs, opting to play objective.
Yeah, the Chiefs. Early lead so far, Bluey. BZIIRK, Ali, Duran, Mr. Lineheim himself, finds himself Junior. Deano's there as well, engaging 2 players. The Jiggle Peak coming out. He does cop a sticky grenade, but it's like, hang on, mate, this is yours. You have it.
Very good stuff from Junior there, playing his life for as long as possible and baiting that sticky. A fantastic trade. 2 members of Chiefs briefly down for a second, but Madsy in the background picks up a double. Deano about to come face-to-face with Slayz. The VR battle ensues, but Slayz decides to tuck tail and run, rather give the support to his teammate holding the oddball.
Yeah, Deano now, he has been playing lights out all tournament long here in DreamHack Melbourne, turning up on the main stage. The Chiefs, a very sizable lead. Mindfreak maybe looking a little bit shaky out of the gates here. Deano caught out in the blue pipes. He goes into the respawn screen. BZIIRK, shields are back, engaging Junior, backing him off, playing the role, just being a buffer, keeping the other players off his bros back.
56 points and counting up right now on the Chiefs board. Mindfreak struggling to break the setup that the Chiefs currently hold. This blue side hold is something that the Chiefs have favored all the way since the beginning of Halo Infinite. 4 dead for Mindfreak, the brick wall of the Chiefs, 2 impenetrable.
Here's Beastn with that shock rifle waiting for his next victim. You can do so much damage with this weapon, and he's ready. He ain't need no scope, hits the body, but he rotates instantly to maintain control. That ball still in hand. 86 points to 2. Chiefs looking strong. 2 players go down, 3 go down. All 4 dead for the Chiefs. Here come Mindfreak.
Mindfreak push in, breaking that blue side setup, finally have their hands on the oddball. They need to make consistent slays right now in order to garner enough time. Madsy, though, trying to deny them as much as possible, shutting down the big man Deano himself. Beastn taking out Benjy too. Junior trying to exert as much pressure as possible with the shock rifle, not connecting shots, deciding to double back into gold stairs, hoping to recollect with his team.
Absolutely, he is. And that oddball sitting down on the ground. For those wondering why they haven't scooped it up just yet, it's a pretty vulnerable position down there in the batteries. They've got to wait for some picks. Junior grabs himself 1, 2 dead for the Chiefs. And look at that. Scoops it up, a little bit of a fumble, but that's okay. It happens. Butterfingers, there's a little bit of sweaty palms, but he's ready for it and putting points on the board.
Right now, Junior, the only one located in top gold with this skull, immediately going to try and play it bottom mid, playing for his life, playing around the pillar, unfortunately gets picked up by Madsy. Madsy right now located top mid, scanning around for his team as he decides to double back, juggle this ball into gold, opting for yet another hold, giving them all the points in the world. 8 points and counting until they take this first round. If Mindfreak don't have a decisive play right now, they're in trouble. Fumbling the ball, taking it out, Ninjestics in the back line, looking to break ankles. Unfortunately, Slayz comes out on top, and Beastn with the rotation will hold on to that oddball, and first round goes to Chiefs.
Just 1. They need 2, but that was convincing, Bluey. Chiefs showing up hot out of the gate.
Chiefs very strong in that first round. We will need to see if Mindfreak can recollect themselves a little bit going into the second. Nades ring out from the beginning. Bottom tower, a cluster luck for Beastn immediately off the break. 3 down for Mindfreak.
What a start from Beastn there. That cluster like double kill with a frag grenade. And already the Chiefs grab that ball. They've got it. 2 fingers in the skull holes of that, racking up some points.
Chiefs right now making sure to shut down this game 1 incredibly fast, as they already head for blue. If any pressure feels on the team, they can immediately play this ball, throw it into the river, granting that a complete reset will have to come from them and Mindfreak as well. Deano takes a dip. Ninjestics goes down as well. It is 2 for 2 on both sides.
Blue, I never get sick of seeing Repulsor players like that. It's just so hilarious. And the shame of the players' face as they're watching themselves fall down in the pit. Always a laugh. But now, Benjy, with that shock rifle across map, trailing a little bit, 19 points behind. Not out of the gate, finds himself the face of Slayz. Killing spree for Benjy again.
Benjy right now, killing spree, doing all the work he can in the slaying department for his team. 1-1 down for both sides. On board with BZIIRK right now as he rotates top catwalk, leading the elevator, falls down on Junior, takes him out as well. Looking to rotate and save his team members as much as possible. 2 members of Mindfreak now collapsing in from gold. Make that 3, a 1v1 with Deano, but the support comes in from the back. Benjy picks up 2.
Yep, 2 players down on both teams, and looks like Mindfreak able to capitalize, grab that ball, rotate it out from the batteries there. Madsy challenging Benjy. That lunge, it was coming for him, but Benjy able to secure that kill before he got up into his face. And here comes the cleanup crew. Benjy saying, see you later, son.
Mindfreak now in control of the oddball, looking to tie the score up right now, 19 to 19 points, but that scoreline will count up as 3 members of Mindfreak briefly go down. They're going to need to recalibrate as the Chiefs collapse on them, grab the ball for themselves. The ball carrier is down in BZIIRK, a 1 point right now separating both of these teams.
Deano copping a couple of grenades from Beastn's pocket there. Scoreline is completely tied up. Slayz with that camouflage, throwing off the ball, and looks like he's grabbing that shock rifle, Bluey.
Shock rifle right now in the hand of the man, the myth, the legend, Slayz himself. Camo gives him plenty of room to rotate around the map, takes down Benjy. Nice shot there onto Deano as well. Unfortunately, he loses his life down at single stack.
Yeah, Junior engaging 2 players here, doing everything he can. Ninjestics with that flank, going in for the cleaner, but he gets turned on by Beastn, and the players, they're getting vocal, Bluey.
The players are getting incredibly vocal here as Benjy takes down 2 with a grenade before he falls himself. Right now, Chiefs only up 8 points. There is plenty of room for Mindfreak to move around the map, close out that gap. 4 members up on both teams. Just a little battle for positions right now.
BZIIRK on board with him. Engaging some players, grappling up, does get taken down by Deano. Switching over to Junior, having a little bit of a slow start, 8 and 13 currently, but he has been the ball player for his squad. Outgunned Slayz there, got to be feeling good about that one. Now, Mindfreak picking up the ball, closing that gap, and we're going to be tied up yet again, Bluey.
Junior making incredible space for his team on that fight over on the bridge, taking some shots here himself, but doubling back into gold pipes. Incredibly weak right now, and just inching up, milking that ball time. He's got 2 members to rotate to. Over in elevator if need be, but a grapple choke may spell the end for his small run.
That is so unfortunate. The intent was there, Bluey, but not able to capitalize. Those fumbles like that, they can end up costing you games. And look at that, the Chiefs, they saw that and went, Junior, shouldn't have done that one, mate. And now they've got the ball and their lead is extending out. But Benjy has got that camo.
Benjy right now, grabbing that camo, able to sneak around the map as much as he wants, able to gather as much intel for his team members. 2 members of the Chiefs currently down. Benjy's going to take down Beastn right now on gold stairs. They are 2 players up once again as Benjy sneaks in onto Madsy. Takes a grenade, but unfortunately, Madsy peeking, dealt his hand. Good play from Benjy.
Oh, Benjy almost lands that stick. Wowee! Welcome to the Church of Father Benjy. How's his sermon, Bluey?
Very well done. Immediately, Benjy collapsing, made so much space for his members. Ninjestics right now, 1 shot. Peeking back and forth between Sneaky, manages to clean up a kill with a grenade. A rotation from Ninjestics, this positioning immaculate. Immediately falling back to his team, but right now you can see Beastn from the right-hand side collapsing in. Eats a nade from gold pipes. Benjy, once again, main slayer, picking up 2, 3 members of Chiefs down. The last one is in tow with BZIIRK as he slides in. He picks up a double, cleaning up the members of Mindfreak out of gold.
Yeah, BZIIRK with a clutch double kill there, doing his best to rotate that ball. Deano with a bit of a rough game so far, going 6 and 19, falling again. Here comes the collapse from the Chief players. Madsy, the shark, coming in. He wants that ball. Benjy, he's been going off 24 and 15, but if anyone can shut him down, it's Madison Stone.
Only 11 points difference between these teams. Chiefs right now in the lead. Mindfreak composing themselves very, very well against the Titans that are the Chiefs. Deano, a fantastic kill there. Taking on BZIIRK, just ringing out shots from cross map. Benjy in the background, trading out a kill with Slayz. 2 for 2. BZIIRK goes down as well. Last member of the Chiefs located in top gold on their own. Junior, right now you can see him rotating down in Whirlpool as Deano faces a player in the back, unfortunately taken down by Beastn.
Now the Chiefs, they haven't dropped a single map all tournament. Their communication must be on point. I think we should jump on board with a listen.
My camera. One shot. Let him spawn there. We're gonna see. Needle on. I'm staying back with you.
I can't go ball, guys.
Play tight silo. Play tight. I'm here, Jai. I'm here with you. Watch out. He's weak. Captain Jai. No, one shot. Dead.
Nice, just live, boys, live.
I'm literally right here, Jai. I'm literally right here with you, bro.
Tell one shot.
But under you weak.
One shot.
Junior's there. One shot, guys.
One shot. Got me. Underpass. Let's milk it.
Yeah, keep milking, man. It's fine.
Got camo.
This is huge, boys.
Haven't crossed.
I spawned one ball. Yeah, we do.
2 each on the cross. 2 each.
Literally 2.
I'm playing it. Back out.
Watch our silo, dead.
Ali's in a huge spot here.
We can play top to the ball.
C+, 1 shot.
Can you see play? I don't see.
Nice.
All guy might be weak. I needed it. They're in battle legends already.
Pushing you guard. I'm in your guard, bro.
Turban as well. Turban weak.
One shot report. Two guard. I'm one shot, bro.
Pass.
I'll get him. Battle one shot.
See back in Bellage. Grab one shot. Last guy see back.
Yeah.
See. Nice. Just live, guys. Live when we win.
Look over him, bro.
One just 1A.
30 seconds left on the clock. That time is ticking away. Only 5 seconds of ball time remaining as Madsy positions himself top gold. And it looks like that's it. Chiefs take out map 1. Oddball Recharge. It's all in their hands now.
Yeah, they are looking all business. No pop-off. They're just like, GG's boys, we did it. 1 map, few more to go. Chiefs, ice cold.
I mean, you could see, Justin, just how controlled they were throughout the entirety of the map. There was no real point where Mindfreak had them on the back foot, something that Deano on that little content video that we saw before said that they need to do in order to get into the Chiefs' heads and win them games.
Absolutely they do, and the Mindfreak guys, they've got to build it up. Benjy doing what he can to lead the squad in the Slayz department. I mean, he was getting more double kills than single kills, in my opinion. I don't care what the stats say. He was turning up every single time. But we are only 1 map in. Still plenty of time for Mindfreak to bounce back.
Benjy playing incredibly that game on the side of Mindfreak, but unfortunately for them, they just didn't have the rotations there necessary in order to shut the Chiefs down. Chiefs were so strong. You could hear in their communication how often they were just calling out players, always doubling back, always going in pairs, making sure that they had the backup necessary to clean up those kills.
Yeah, it was fantastic to see the Chiefs going off. I love that clutch stick there from Father Benjy there, putting on a clinic. Now, what do you think the key for Mindfreak is to get them back?
Right now, for Mindfreak, I mean, I think it's as simple as just paying attention to what Deano said in that interview that they had about when talking of the Chiefs, is just trying to get them on the back foot as much as possible. That's their key to success. They really need to throw them off their game. Unfortunately, there was so much pressure exuding from the Chiefs time and time again. Yes, Mindfreak were winning gun battles. Benjy was getting in there over and over again, clearing out 2 players, one after another. But every single time off the break of those spawns, Chiefs were just able to ring it back and just clear out every single member of Mindfreak.
Yeah, listen, I don't like calling players out.
But you're about to do it, so...
Poor Deano had a pretty bit of a rough one. He had a bad day in the office that game. So we've got to really look to him to bounce back, I think. He's an experienced player. We've seen what he's been doing this entire event, and I've got to watch him to bounce things back.
Shout out to the family of Junior right there.
It is Father's Day after
Little
all,
boy
Bluey.
in tow, yes, exactly. We are celebrating one of the toughest dads in the ANZ Halo region. Junior, you love him, especially considering he's very much taking on that father role in the team of Mindfreak, being the lead shot caller. And of course, he's brought this team all the more together. The experience that he has underneath his wing rivals some of the oldest members in the ANZ community that we have.
Gosh, so handsome. Dad or daddy? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But it takes more than good looks to win a series, Bluey. They need to pick it up a little bit if they want to bring it to the Chiefs. They've got to play some flawless Halo.
Oh, absolutely. And Mindfreak, though, they were doing that yesterday. They were so strong. So it is a possibility that they just need to get themselves in gear a little bit more. Loading up into map 2 here. Slayer on live fire. This is typically a map that we see always fall in favor of the Chiefs, and I guess that's a little redundant to say considering every map that we've seen here at the ANZ HCS has fallen on way of the Chiefs, but this one in particular, historically, we are so used to seeing Chiefs dominate this map.
Couldn't be more right there, Blue. Now launching things off with Slayz. Game number 2, winners finals, trying to punch their ticket to the grand finals now. These 2 teams, absolute grudge match. Chiefs already have 1 map in the bag.
BZIIRK immediately picking up 2 kills off the break. Benjy answering now with 2. We're all tied up immediately. Junior caught on the back foot. He had the heat wave and the sniper in tow, but a stick onto Slayz from Ninjestics. Beautiful slide in there as he tries to clean up Madsy as well, but Madsy also has the support of another one of the Chiefs team members.
Yeah, Madsy now with that sniper rifle. The thing about the Chiefs roster, Bluey, is that there isn't really one player that you can kind of target and say, hey, they are the sniper player. They all seem to be able to do it, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely correct there. You know, they said that they needed to shut down Slayz, but right now every single member of the Chiefs is performing, but almost every single member of the Chiefs fell as 3 members of their roster go down. Junior winning the prize there of the overshield, rotating through Rat Tunnel right now, coming face to face with Slayz. Beastn, all 4 members of the Chiefs right in front of him, copping nades to the faces, backs down with his life still intact.
Great teamwork from the Chiefs there, the meltdown Junior. Yes, he escaped with his life, but they completely shut down that push. that they were starting off with. Look at that, Ninjestics, he grabs himself one. Madsy finding two. Ninjestics trying to shut down Madsy. The assist comes in from Deano. The double kill for him.
You called him out before, Justin, but right now, Deano, 6 and 3, putting numbers on the board for his team. The clean sweeper himself, 0 assists. He's coming through and doing all the dirty work.
Absolutely, he is. And you love it when players just bounce back. They brush away a previous game going in. Deano, he's been performing so well this entire weekend. Grabs himself another one. 2 kills in favor of Mindfreak.
2 kills up. Mindfreak make that 3 as Benjy in the background takes down Slayz. 2 of the massive Slayz meeting head to head. Madsy right now, tuck tail and run as Deano meets off Beastn. Unfortunately loses the 1v1. 2 members of Mindfreak go down.
Yeah, Madsy, little sliver of liver of overshield left, moving through. 1 kill the difference, Bluey. It's starting out pretty tight. Lovely team shots there, picking up father Benjy to tie things up.
Madsy taking that top tower control, but immediately falling down as he hears the call from the player in mud. Playing it slow right now, falling up on where BZIIRK fell. Deano, back B bend, has some help from Ninjestics over on big doors. Slayz rotates concrete, taking out Deano, meaning a 1v1. Madsy with Junior takes him out as well, giving the support of his team that he can. Coming behind Ninjestics right now as he hits, once again, faces with Deano, but 2 members of Deano. It's too much for him to handle.
Yeah, no repulsor there. He doesn't return the grenade back to sender, but he does make sure he doesn't cop that damage for himself. Now 4 kills the difference in favor of the Chiefs, but we haven't hit that all too critical halfway point. Madsy finally taken down after one hell of a run. BZIIRK finds himself 1, heading through the skinny.
Up 4 kills now, the Chiefs are. We are seeing that lead blow out bit by bit, more and more. Slayz in the background right now with that S7, taking out Deano. Benjy as well, picking up another kill. Junior almost in his sights. He needs to run away. Deano coming off the spawn, plinking him with the BR, but Slayz, being the confident Slayer that he is immediately going to peek. 1 shot, falling back to Skinny, and Beastn comes in with the rotation from scoreboard.
Certainly does. That cheeky angle there, I love that on the OS spawn by the Benjy, but that grenade coming in from Junior to clean him up. Madison Stone on board with him again. He's +4 right now, certainly showing up. 10 kills the difference now, Bluey. The Chiefs are starting to run away.
The score line has blown out so much in favor of the Chiefs. It's going to be incredibly difficult for the members of Mindfreak to catch up. They're going to need to exert a lot of pressure right now. Benjy taking out BZIIRK with that sniper rifle. Still about 10 kills. Yes, indeed, the difference.
Yeah, and grabs that sniper. 2 bullets to play with. Whips the first, whips the second, but it doesn't matter, doesn't need it. Sorts out BZIIRK, poised to grab that OS, but here comes the 3-man push from the Chiefs. Benjy backing up a little bit. Still alive though, was slippery little digit getting away down in the tunnels, and he's getting a nice little flank here. I like this play from Benjy.
Benjy playing his life so much there, completely eluding the gaze of the Chiefs as he decides to collapse onto Beastn, who has overshield, just chipping it away as much as possible. Unfortunately for them, Chiefs are only 11 kills away from securing this, and unfortunately, a whiffed melee seals the deal for Benjy.
Oh, he was just that close. It was going to be an amazing play, but sometimes they just don't pan out for you. Father Benjy doing everything that he can, not panning out this time. The Chiefs really looking very fired up right now. 43-29, Mindfreak in a little bit of trouble. The Chiefs, they're flawless, haven't dropped a map, and they're still on track.
7 kills less for the Chiefs to be able to secure in order to take map 2. A dangerous task ahead for Mindfreak. They need to recalibrate off of these spawns. Deano unfortunately caught out of his own. Junior in the back, 1 shot. Madsy picking up a double. Ninjestics trades out, but BZIIRK collapses in. 3 members of Mindfreak dead.
4 kills to go for the Chiefs. Mindfreak grabbing themselves 1, but it might be too little, too late. 47-48. The Chiefs were poised to take another map. They're looking at the grand finals. They want to get this one out of the way and sit on the top #1 spot.
1 kill left for the Chiefs in order to take out map 2. Mindfreak have a vicious task ahead. Junior trying to fold over OS, but unfortunately a melee from Slayz takes him out. Map 2 to the Chiefs.
Wowee, Madison Stone is usually all smiles, but nah, he's getting up, he's getting rowdy, and just letting them know the Chiefs, they're on track. They've got to drop a map at some point, Bluey. Surely it's got to happen.
Incredibly hard task for Mindfreak to be able to make them fold at the moment. You can see the comms right now, just from those player cameras, you can see them trying to recalibrate as much as possible. Junior, once again, the dad of the group, taking lead of his players, rallying them together. They are 2 down right now, but they are not completely out of this competition.
Yeah, if it's anything a father knows how to do, it's dish out a little bit of discipline, pulls the belt out, gets them back in the line.
Absolutely something that we know and love Junior for being able to do, especially to the players underneath his team. But the Chiefs, what a dominating performance. As soon as they got a lead in that Slayer match, they completely ran away with it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, those beautiful playoff bundles. We had Momo on the desk before, you know, shouting out those Fnatic skins. I think that's what his credit card is going to be going to, Justin. You shouted out those phase ones before. Absolutely beautiful. Enough about that, though. Enough about it. Looks like there's potential that we're heading on to our map 3. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're going to be jumping into King of the Hill on Streets.
We certainly are. We'll have to see who the King of the Street is. So far, it is looking like it's going to be the Chiefs. But Mindfreak, they've had that extended break to have a little bit of a powwow. You know, rub some dirt into their wounds, pull up the old socks, and they should be ready for it.
Hopefully Mindfreak now uses all that time in the world to recalibrate, get their head strong as we finally head into this game. Off the break, Junior looking up B stairs, wrapping around, putting enough damage on the map as Madsy falls. His eyes are on those rockets, trying to cover as many positions as possible. Deano in the back as well, taking out Slayz.
Yeah, still with Junior here. Deano with a double kill, and Junior finding one for himself. Look at that. 4 dead for the Chiefs. Mindfreak coming hot out of the gate.
4 down for the Chiefs. 2 more go down as well as Ninjestics in the background, taking heads with that red gun. Benjy with the rocket launcher too, putting all the explosive damage down on the map possible. Unfortunately, Madsy decides to kill his spree of terror.
He certainly did. Halfway up on this first hill for the Mindfreak roster. Street Shark moving up. Madison Stone clearing out the hill, now in favor of the Chiefs. And now they're going to be racking up hill time for themselves.
Mindfreak captured about half of that first point there. 4 hills need to be captured in total in order to take out this game. Hard task ahead for the members of Mindfreak as King of the Hill games, notoriously long, very big mental game. But looks like after that recalibration, the mentals of Mindfreak have reformed.
Certainly have. Benjy with yet another double kill in the respawn screen at the moment. I think he's earned himself a little bit of a breather, Bluey. Junior now in the red room backing out. That's a bit of a nade trap in there, but he goes back and he's like, yep, time to push down. Slayz pushing up the driveway. Bulldog's there. Will he be able to get him? He does. Junior so composed. Didn't pop off. He's like, yep, that's just 1 kill. Let's get this hill and win the game.
Junior covering with the Bulldog there, so his team members can go back and forth into the hill, racking up that time ever more. First hill goes in the favor of Mindfreak.
That extended break looks like it's paying off.
Really
dividends for the Mindfreak roster. Junior now with that Bulldog 3-shot kill, taking BZIIRK down. Barely had time to turn around, locking down the C hill, turning around. That rocket ain't nothing for a man like Junior. Now he's got one in his hands. That hill still poised there, and the patience on Junior, making sure that he makes the right plays here. 1 player down for Mindfreak, and look at this. I love the patience on Junior. Able to pick up Slayz. Father Benjy working together with him. Beastn running away for his dear life, but he gets the better of Benjy. Junior looking for the cleanup. He's there. Killing spree for the team captain on Mindfreak.
Junior has been dancing around with his life for so long enough in fact to earn himself a killing spree, putting so much pressure down. He gets 2 down, staying alive. 2 members, 3 members of the Chiefs dead, and that hill is now in control of Mindfreak.
Junior, when do we start calling him senior? Because he's 7-1 right now. Mindfreak starting to take control of this map, and the Chiefs, they're trying to target him, but he trades out a situation. Madison coming on through for the Chiefs, having a bit of a slow game, 3-7. However, moving through, shields flashing, he falls down. Ninjestics starting to wake up too.
This hill time right now, all in the favor of Mindfreak. This second hill practically uncontested. A Hill Guardian medal also in favor of Deano.
I mean, we spend that whole break gassing the Chiefs about, oh, they're 2 up, they're looking really, really strong. But Mindfreak, they must have been listening and going, they don't know what they're talking about, boys. Use that, fuel it, fuel it, fuel it. And it seems to be paying off for them quite well. Now with BZIIRK moving through, hanging out on the Eagle. Ninjestics grabs himself a kill, but he does get cleaned up. And BZIIRK clearing house, and now eyes on those rockets.
Rockets up in 2, and it looks like you also have 2 members of Mindfreak keeping their eyes on them as much as possible. Hill time mainly in control for the Chiefs. Is off the break, they had the PD spawn. Junior right now takes the shields off of BZIIRK, but BZIIRK with his life manages to clean up 2.
Those rockets go in the hands of Beastn, and he just runs away. He grabs them, takes them straight back to the hill. This man is the most dangerous man alive right now. And Junior's stuck in the cafe, getting served up a couple of spankers.
Beastn, red gun in hand, a shooter in his own right, making sure to check as many angles as possible. Spawns come out from Mindfreak. That looks like a Tram B spawn. Ninjestics running up driveway. In tow with Junior right now, but the cross map coming out from Beastn. Junior's shields popped, has to back away. Reese, Ninjestics looking to back off into PD, thrusts into the door, saves his life. Benjy has the follow-up with the nade. Gets taken down, but 2 members of the Chiefs are down. Make that 3.
Make that 3 indeed. Mindfreak moving on through. Deano, he's had a couple of poor games, but he's heating up. 9 and 7 with 6 assists, and now he's lurking around that corner with that Bulldog.
Right now, Mindfreak in control of the hillside, PD area. Looking over to scrap one of those players over in tires as Deano has the CQB ability to do so. Bulldog in tow. Misses the melee. Unfortunate for him. He goes down, meaning the Chiefs now have some tools and some space to play with. BZIIRK picks up the Bulldog, but gets traded out himself. 2 for 2 right now. Ninjestics goes down. Junior, last one alive in Hill, waiting for the support of his teammates. Benjy goes down in PD, but the follow-up means that the members of Mindfreak secure 2 kills. 3, Chiefs are down 3.
Junior, what a performance from him so far. 14 and 6 from the Megamind himself. Deano now holding down the Eagle stronghold. They're very close to being able to capitalize at the Chiefs. They're not far away from behind, but they are down 0-2 so far. 2 dead for the Chiefs, 2 dead for Mindfreak. Now Madsy, the Shark, moving through. 2 rockets to play with. What's he going to do with them, Bluey?
Madsy will be able to clear all the space in the world if needed. Lobs out a rocket, but that is going to hit that drop shield. It is not going to connect in the way that he'd hoped, but he's looking with his eyes over the hill. Explosive damage in tow. Slayz in the background, picking up 2 and cleaning those members. 3 members of Mindfreak down. Junior, last one alive, making for a rotation over in Cafe.
Oh, look at the tiny little bit of hill time Mindfreak need to get to secure that. But it looks like Chiefs have everything locked down, and now they're on the board, responding 2-1 in favor of Mindfreak, but Chiefs start to wake up.
Benjy right now, Sentinel Beam in hand, using it to perfection, instantly evaporating that player, turns around, cleans up Madsy as well. BZIIRK in the back, cleans up Deano. This hill fight over on Cafe. Benjy with the double, the 3rd member being Beastn over on top A. Doesn't quite clean up the kill, but his teammate does.
Look at that. Father Benjy has been showing up this entire series. Now on board with Madsy. Eyes over on the rail. Cops the red gun. Ninjestics. Lovely shots from him. He'll be loving that. The red gun. It's so dangerous. Shooting out more damage, and I love his positioning here. He is just holding off that flank. He does get pushed back by multiple players, but his job is to just hold them back. Double kill. Not able to connect, but a killing spree for Ninjestics.
So close to being able to pick up that triple. Beautiful shots. Sitting up in heaven, just perched. Beastn picking up the kills, and we see a 3rd hill go in favor of Mindfreak.
They must be feeling good. Momentum starting to play into their favor. Junior with that Bulldog now checking on the tires. Plenty of tread left. Moving through. Beastn goes down, pivoting back. Rocket launcher's about to pop. Junior grabs it, but a little bit too soon. He falls down. Slayz now, the absolute freak of this tournament. Fresh reload into the mag. And Father Benjy, sit down, son.
4th hill right now, sitting bottom mid, one of the hardest points to capture. Madsy making a statement with that double kill. Rockets now down and out.
Absolutely. 2 minutes left on the clock. 2 hills in favor of Mindfreak. It'll be interesting to see. Earlier on today, we saw that time became a big factor for this bottom mid hill. I wonder if we're going to see that again.
A minute 46 in total left in the game. The clock will stop as soon as a player enters that hill. Not a lot of time for the members of Chiefs to be able to play with overall if they need to secure 2 more hills to catch up to Mindfreak.
Look at that, Madsy just backing out of the hill for a second there as the boys clean things up for him. Bit quiet at the moment, not a lot of damage. Mindfreak, they seem to be taking their time, formulating their plans, laying them out and commit to them as a team. And while they do that, the Chiefs racking up loads of hill time, Blue.
Chiefs are absolutely stalling out this hill. A fantastic play from Madsy, just playing that bottom corner as much as possible, calling out to his teammates as soon as a member of Mindfreak peaks, trying to take them out as quickly as possible. Look at the time differential, ladies and gentlemen, between how much time has been racked up in this 4th hill, and the kills coming out from Chiefs right now means they're once again able to secure that corner position. Madsy swapping to and fro with BZIIRK as once again this hill ticks up. They can keep 2 players on it, capturing it. The score is now 3-2, still in favor of Mindfreak.
Mindfreak spends so much time of that hill, 2 dead, not able to do much about it, but maybe opting to just kind of let them have it, grab some picks, and not let it get to the head. Hail Mary from Slayz, double kills there if he wants it. The multi-kill timer timing out. Ninjestics with those rockets, and he scoops them up. Slayz, he's got 1 more there. Benjy in the PD, cops a rocket to the face. What a spanking.
Absolute destruction coming from Slayz, a man that we're used to seeing doing this kind of damage. 3 went down from Mindfreak. A complete respawn set as you see 2 players spawned over in Tram, 2 over in Cafe. They are unfortunately a little split right now and have the low ground.
Yep, Slayz putting up damage as usual. 20 bomb already, moving through, working well with BZIIRK. Player slides in, a player on the stairs. Junior doing everything that he can. 20 bomb for himself. Look at the stat line on Junior there. 20 and 13 with 14 assists. He is playing out of his mind.
3 down briefly for Chiefs, gives Mindfreak plenty of space to move around. Junior with some decisive shots there, making BZIIRK back down from the battle. Slayz gets cleaned up as well. Benjy in the back line, assisting Junior as much as possible. Benjy, once again, cleaning up Madsy. So much support, so much assistance on the side of Mindfreak.
Mindfreak, they don't want to go home just yet. They want to punch their tickets to the grand final. They've had their power, they've had their huddle. They're responding well. They're 0-2 right now in the map count, and they want to grab one for themselves and bring it to another game.
3 members of Chiefs down yet again, which means Junior is just going to set on the point briefly just to rack up 1 second of time. Time is of the essence here as you look down at the clock. 35 seconds remaining in the match. At this point, Mindfreak do not need to play for the hill. They're playing for Slayz, and Junior in the background is popping off. Deano playing for his life around these pillars as Madsy is 1 shot, trying to sneak up on those stairs right now. Deano backs off, has to play his life here. Just keep denying that objective for as long as possible.
Absolutely. Mindfreak, it's critical for them not to go down, but the caster's curse. Sorry about that one, Deano. The Mindfreak looking to close things out. 18 seconds left on the clock. I think they're stalling. They're letting the clock run down. It's about to strike. Mindfreak on the clock. Ding dong.
3 members down. Right now, Mindfreak just stepping on the hill just to get it a touch above what Chiefs had. 10 seconds down. Benjy needs to secure this kill on BZIIRK, but BZIIRK dancing around this pillar. Benjy coming out on top right now. Over in tires. The clock is about to drop, but Chiefs step on the point.
1 second left on the clock.
2 members down. There you go. Mindfreak take it. A map for MF.
And the crowd is starting to light up as well, Bluey. Mindfreak, we're a bit worried about him for a minute there, but no, not done yet.
All those delays, all those pauses just gave Mindfreak more time to reset themselves, and they have come out on that King of the Hill match swinging.
Absolutely. Get the rattle cans out and maybe some graffiti. Hashtag get freaked on the streets.
Hashtag get freaked. Indeed, for that particular map. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic shot from the boys yet. And that just shows you, Justin, that these players are not down and out. Yes, they can be pushed around, smacked around even by the players of Chiefs, but they have dominance. They have it in their eyes. You can see the fire.
Absolutely. They did get smacked around in the first couple of games, but they just stood up, looked up and said, please, sir, may I have another, and responded with a clog of their own.
Exactly, Justin. Couldn't have put it better myself. What a dominating performance from Mindfreak coming into this third map. I mean, you saw it off the break. That first and second hill nearly completely uncontested from the Chiefs. It wasn't only till Chiefs managed to get that PD spawn, immediately jump on that hill off the break, that they got their footing, their momentum. It was a little difficult for the members of Mindfreak to sort of break that down, but as soon as that hill flipped, I mean, we saw the play from Reese there. Ninjestics sitting up in heaven with that Stalker rifle and just putting on a show.
Certainly was. I mean, we've got to highlight one player on Mindfreak there. Junior. That was the Sydney
Big
2018 Junior that we wanted to see. I'm glad he's back.
Junior, yes, looking in peak form right now, and I love the images we got to see before of him just sort of corralling his team, sort of getting them in much better of a position than they were before. It was fantastic to see. This is the Junior that we're used to seeing, that we have wanted to see all tournament.
Absolutely it is. And now, no more delays. We're launching straight into this one. Capture the flag on Aquarius. For those that are just joining us at DreamHack Melbourne and Margaret Court Arena, it's pretty simple. Grab their flag, bring it back to your base to score.
CTF Aquarius here is all about building a pace, setting it and keeping that momentum throughout the whole game. If you can manage to break the other team down quickly, capture a flag within the first 2 minutes, we see it all too many times, that the game falls in the hands of the players who come at this map fast.
Absolutely. Now, I'd say the Mindfreak momentum definitely in their favor currently, and they are the first team at DreamHack Melbourne to take a map from the Chiefs, looking to make it 2.
Mindfreak right now looking to make a statement if they can keep this adversity, if they can keep the momentum that they set in the last game up. Unfortunately right now for Mindfreak, all players locked down in their side of the base as Madsy pushes up right now with the camo. He's going to play it sneaky, and if he can secure himself a couple of back-smacks here, even just the intel to be able to break down members of Mindfreak, then they are going to be in trouble. Manages to sneak up on Deano, take him out as well. Junior looking to challenge. Half shields Madsy is, but 2 members of the Chiefs go down in the background. Ninjestics and Junior with the team up, taking down the shark lurking in the waters.
It certainly did. Smile, you sucker. Moving on through. BZIIRK caught down bottom mid. A couple of players going down for the Chiefs. And look at that. Mindfreak wasting no time getting a flag moving.
This is exactly what you love to see on CTF on Aquarius. As soon as you get a convincing wipe, you need to start moving that flag as quickly as possible. You don't want to give the other team time to overextend, get on top of your flag position. And Benjy already puts one up on the board for MF.
He slammed that into the podium hard. What a statement from Mindfreak. They're capping a very early flag, carrying themselves on that momentum that they gained on that previous map. Look at the patience of Benjy here. He's waiting for a player. Hey. And the back smack. Sorry, son. Area denied. Double kill. Triples kills. He wants it. But it takes 2 players to shut down Father Benjy.
2 players to shut down Benjy. That is a statement in of itself. Absolutely star-studded Slayer from the side of Mindfreak. But right now, Chiefs just taking down those members of Mindfreak from their base means that they have all the room in the world to play with.
Beastn. Man with a plan. He's got the heat wave, throws the bait flag out. That's 2 down for Mindfreak. Good opportunity for the Chiefs to respond with a flag on their own. A couple of taps in the bum from a BR, but that just seems to make him sprint even a little bit harder, moving it through. That flag's going in. The Chiefs respond. Boom! Flag.
1-1 right now. Series all tied up. We've already seen 2 flags go out and around in the first 3 minutes of this map. Just ridiculous stuff, but you expect to see that from these teams in this caliber of play.
Absolutely. Both these teams, well-oiled machines, making sure that every time an opportunity comes their way to run a flag, they get their booties on and get sprinting.
Right now, game at a bit of a standstill. Teams are tied. Flags are tied right now. Both teams just looking for picks. Potential double kill in order to just break things wide open. You see 2 members, actually all 4 members of the Chiefs currently locked down in their base, but Deano taking down Slayz is massive for them. Benjy's also challenging over in yellow utility. BZIIRK right now one shot, but Ninjestics has the cross-map shots to follow it up. They know that Beastn is still located over in yellow util. Running top car right now. Sneaking down to bottom car. Slayz challenges from top B and takes down Ninjestics.
I love that play from Junior. Oh, the flag's right there on the podium. Slayz goes in. The bait flag goes out. Deano, the last one on the flag. Chiefs, will they be able to hold him back? Junior, Deano, he goes down right on the podium. BZIIRK saying no. Camo's about to pop up as well. Ninjestics caught up top mid. He shut down that flag sitting there. Will Chiefs be able to shut this one? Double kill for Ali Duran.
We have a flag touch there, which means Mindfreak right now still has possession, but we are going to be entering a standstill, ladies and gentlemen. It is a powwow as both flags are out in opposite side spaces.
I mean, that was pretty clutch from the Chiefs there. Slayz with yet another camo. That is something we haven't really seen from Mindfreak just yet. They need to be staying on top of those power-ups if they want to close things out, because Chiefs will punish you if you let them have it. And look at this. He's been spied out. Eagle-eyed plays on Mindfreak, and he's just taken out by the Benjy with a critical kill. Deano going down. Wow, that camo, they just deleted it out of the game.
Camo down and out, used to no avail from the side of the Chiefs. That has to be absolutely gut-wrenching for them right now. Two players right now chasing down BZIIRK. He gets taken out by Junior as a topside P-push comes out. Beastn over in blue util, just looking to challenge that flag, get some poke damage down. But look at the score right now. Look at how many kills BZIIRK has. Benjy answering back, taking down Slayz over in car.
I don't think Benjy's had a bad game all series, Bluey. He seems to be playing out of his mind, playing the best Halo we've seen him play. Scoreline is tied up. The maps 2-1 in favour of the Chiefs. Mindfreak not wanting to go down into that elimination bracket. And Slayz with that little crouch strafe. That was a bit cheeky.
Absolutely breaking ankles there. Something that we're used to seeing Slayz do, honestly. But the flag has been spotted out. Benjy was able to do a bit of recon there. Tell his team members that it was located in yellow util, but Beastn has decided to move it back up a little bit here. Junior unfortunately gets taken down on the side of Mindfreak. Madsy gets traded out by Ninjestics as well. Benjy peering top mid with the heat wave, but the shots from Slayz proving to be too powerful. Slayz gets taken down, traded out with Junior. 1-for-1, back and forth.
I was a little bit worried for Beastn there. I thought he was going to whiff that one, but he was able to get the job done regardless. Junior going down, but still in a flag standoff situation. Both flags out. The other team trying to create a situation where they can return that flag. And the most critical thing here, Bluey, is you've got to wait for the opportunity. You can't just desperate in there. You have to wait for picks. You have to do make a smart play. Otherwise, you open up an opportunity for the other team.
It's all about windows of opportunity right now, but the players need to create those windows of opportunity in order for the other players on their team to flood in. It is incredibly difficult to have to reset these flags at the moment. There's a balance of defense and offense that you have to take.
Absolutely. Ninjestics now.
Oh, again!
Slayz just taken out in the utility there. Ninjestics. He's got that commando. He's got some thrust to use. Beastn and BZIIRK on the flag. No. That flag is going to get returned. Ninjestics trying to clear out the base. Finds himself one. And flag captured. Chiefs gets a second.
Chiefs now up 2-1 in this series. The members of Chiefs just bust through that base, instantly clearing out two members of Mindfreak, and that spelt the flag return and the capture.
It is Ninjestics from Mindfreak. He's 10-8 right now. Crispy BR shots ringing out over Aquarius, grabbing himself another kill. Targets down Beastn. Look at that team shot to take him down. Now Mindfreak answering with their own flag run. It's moving through. Look at those two spawners over in the fridge. Ninjestics, he wants a fresh froth out of that. Cool box takes down one. Killing spree for him. Looking for the other overextenders to shut down that push.
Ninjestics pressure on that. Managed to make enough space for Mindfreak to capture a flag of their own. We are now all tied up, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Deano with that heat rifle as well. He can do so much damage with this weapon. Moving on through. 2 dead for the Chiefs. Mindfreak running yet another flag. Deano cleansing house with that heat wave. Bringing the damage down. Beastn get them better of him. Beastn, he has to stay alive. No, but I say that he's already dead. 3 dead for the Chiefs momentarily.
In the blink of an
look
eye.
at that. Bluey. 3-2 favor of Mindfreak.
Another flag, 3-2. Fantastic stuff from them. How does that even happen, Justin? The Chiefs just let it slip between their fingers.
Mindfreak just a little bit too good, Bluey. I think that's the case. Madison now in the util, getting his shields back. There seems to be the Chiefs. They never fall up. They just keep losing players. They've got to keep their deaths under control.
Right now, we're at another standstill as both teams just looking for those windows of opportunity that we were discussing before. Benjy taking the reversal in that series, giving the wall a bit of a smack as well, just for good luck. We see another flag pull come out, but this time it's for the side of the Chiefs. 2 members in their base, but Junior taking down BZIIRK. Slayz is down as well. 3 down for the members of Chiefs.
Wow, 4 dead momentarily for just a second there. And Benjy, he was rotating around to help clear things out, but Junior able to get the job done all on his own. Father Benjy putting on a clinic. He's 18-10. The man cannot be spotted. He grabs himself another one. Heatwave charging that thing up, making sure it's nice and hot.
Benjy right now able to put down lots of pressure on the map. Takes a bit of a zap from a teammate, but he can see the follow-up from another member. Deano flooding in base right now. Beautiful heat wave shot from Benjy. Clears the space up for him. Another one goes down.
Killing frenzy
for Benjy. 21-10 on the board, and the flag run comes out. Bottom car.
Father Benjy, what an absolute machine. He grabs himself a killing frenzy, but man, he's all about that OBJ, Bluey, because he ran that flag as well.
Deano looking to wrap around, overextend for the 4-shot onto Beastn there. Fantastic stuff from the man himself, and he has this angle right now. This
Perfect
position,
shots.
Another 4-shot onto Madsy, denying that flag.
Deano, he is locked and loaded, isn't he? And he's ice in the veins, doesn't miss a shot. He's still alive. He's trying to hold down the fort. Beastn has no idea he's around that corner, but he's still alive, trying to work it up. He turns around, gives him the 180. Don't argue, son.
Beastn right now pushing into blue util, has the heat wave in hand as well, gonna get a heat wave shot onto Ninjestics. 2 taps him, instantly disintegrated. 2 members of the Chiefs come flooding in. They have the backup as well. Beastn is going to pull flag for good measure. 2 members of the Chiefs go down. That is a lockdown for them as Slayz is now 1-shot, looking to assist Madsy. They take down Junior. 3 members of the Chiefs down.
That's 3 members dead. BZIIRK, last one alive. Ninjestics makes sure that that's all of them dead. Having a pretty stellar game himself, 16-14. Mindfreak heavily outslaying the Chiefs currently. Fresh bag into the beer. Madsy, he does it! How? I don't know how he does it.
How does he get away with that kill? A critical error from Reese. Ninjestics there. Deano goes down as well. It's a trade. 2 for 2. Benjy looking to take some of this top car pressure, but shots in the back rain out. He unfortunately gets taken down by BZIIRK. 2 for 2. Once again, Ninjestics on the follow-up spawn. BZIIRK goes down, looking through to make some pressure through car, but more members are located down on this car side. Madsy, incredibly weak now, but he has the backup of Slayz grenade.
Now, look at that clock, Bluey. We've been so enthralled in this game. There's only 18 seconds left. The Chiefs, this is it. You've got to get a flag moving if you want to take this game from Mindfreak. Mindfreak want to take it to game 5. Less than 10 seconds. Start the countdown. The Mindfreak rocket's going to take off into outer space. Looks like they might be able to get this game. But BZIIRK running that flag. Sudden death situation. Deano going huge. The grenades ring out. BZIIRK, he's really stuck there. He must be shaking his boots. Here comes Mindfreak. They want to close this one out.
BZIIRK doubling back to car side, trying to save this flag as much as possible during that time. Mindfreak has just thrown theirs out. Deano captures a critical double kill. Benjy on the tail of BZIIRK right now.
He's on the flag. He's going to return it, Bluey.
This could be the support right now.
And he turns around 180. Secures it. Mindfreak.
2 for 2.
We're going to a game 5, Bluey. I can't believe it. Mindfreak responding.
Mindfreak making sure that they are not down and out. Ladies and gentlemen, making sure to put on a show. The boys on Mindfreak looking so clean right now. The Chiefs, once that flag, that 3rd flag went in, it spelt doom for the members of our ANZ Titans, ladies and gentlemen. going into map 5.
Absolutely, what a stellar series. I mean, when Chiefs took those first 2 games pretty convincingly, there's a big question mark hanging over each of the players on Mindfreak there. But no, that extended break, wowee, that's exactly what they needed. Have a little bit of a breather, you know, dial it in a little bit, and now the boys responding.
The mental reset from Mindfreak cannot be understated right now, ladies and gentlemen. They are doing a fantastic job to make a comeback and make a show for all of you beautiful people watching in the arena and at home. The Mindfreak boys looking to make a statement right now and trying to deny the Chiefs from their incredible run, the Chiefs' incredible run that is. They haven't dropped a series yet, but Mindfreak are putting them on the back burner and making sure to take these maps away from them.
Listen, the Chiefs have finally discovered that they are human. They aren't robots. They can bleed, all right? And Mindfreak already putting a couple of cuts into them, all right? It's time to put them in the hospital. Close this one out.
So many close-knit plays there from Chiefs, but Mindfreak were just able to play that macro game so well. As soon as that 3rd flag came up, as soon as they made that capture, they just held on to that lead. They just played the Slayer game, and even only when it was necessary did they overextend and just throw out the flag. They weren't worried about that. All they were worried about was that time ticking down.
Certainly did. I mean, Mindfreak, the slaying power that they had that game, it was stellar. Every player was putting up big numbers, and it's nice to see Deano putting up huge numbers that entire game and lots of clutch kills. He was down bottom mid towards the end of that game, and he made himself an impossible kill.
Benjy is looking like an absolute demon right now. We might need a priest to do a bit of an exorcism. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. You can see the Mindfreak boys getting hype. We are going to map 5, and the winner of this game determines our first team into the grand finals.
DreamHack Melbourne, Margaret Court Arena, winners final, game 5 situation. A ticket to the grand final on the line. Father Benjy jumping on board with him.
Benjy already looking up heaven side, spots out Slayz. Slayz need to back down as the shots from Benjy are ringing out. Ninjestics already picking up a sticky kill straight off the break. And another one, back-to-back Ninjestics Jr. following that up as well.
I mean, we're going into a Slayer game type, and Mindfreak, they're certainly handing out a spanking in the last one in the same department. So momentum must be in their favor. Chiefs, what a time to start dropping maps. They might be starting to get a bit worried here, Blue.
Chiefs, though, getting that lead back up for themselves as BZIIRK grabbed the rockets straight off the bat, picking himself up a couple of easy kills there with that one. Right now, Chiefs hold the lead, but only by 1. Very early stages of the game.
Absolutely. Very, very early stages indeed. I mean, the Chiefs, they don't look too flustered. They're still locked in. It's just Mindfreak getting hyped up. They have the crowd backing as well. Lots of people want to see these guys succeed. But the Chiefs, they've got fans too, and they're not going to stop supporting.
Absolutely not. An incredible slowdown right now is when the Mindfreak boys had to reset. They got a tram spawn, so a simple rotation over on Pink Street. Looking to bleed out Cafe just a little bit. BZIIRK looking to get the angles necessary to put down damage, and he is probably going to clean up Benjy here. Yes, Benjy goes down, but Reese looks for the repeat challenge. Red gun in hand. We saw how dangerous this man was before. Deano picking up Slayz in the background. 2 members of Chiefs go down, and we are once again tied.
We certainly are. BZIIRK hanging around. He's struggling to find himself a target. He's moving around the map, and he's like, boys, what the hell are they? Junior going in, gets a trade. Moving third. It's pretty quiet. 7-7. Junior in the corner of PD with that shotgun. BZIIRK very patient there, just keeping his distance. He closes the distance there, not able to secure that kill. Now, Ninjestics, red gun, ringing true across the map.
Kills trading back and forth right now, Justin. Slow-paced game already. Nades from across map do take out Deano. Unfortunately positioning there, but during all that chaos, Ninjestics manages to sneak on through, capture the rockets, and this is pivotal in these moments. BZIIRK and Slayz picking up 2 for themselves. Oh, Ninjestics connects that rocket. It doesn't equal a kill, though. Just looking for the appropriate angle right now, making sure that he can order himself up a confirmed kill right now.
Absolutely. Ninjestics.
Oh,
There's
there
one.
we go.
Able to connect on that one. Junior finds one for himself. That's 2 down for the Chiefs, but the scoreline is still completely tied. Slayz backing things off, but Father Benjy comes up with the cleanup. Moving on through, up onto the trash boxes, but he gets shut down by Beastn from the Chiefs. He's doing well. 3-3 currently. 15 the scoreline. Both of these teams neck and neck.
Beastn picking up a beautiful kill there. Up on top commando side, Slayz you can see there. Tucking Talon running, one shot he is. 2 members of the Mindfreak boys come face to face. Deano picks up that kill on Beastn. 18 for 16 right now, Mindfreak holding the lead.
The pace is just so different from that previous game, isn't it, Bluey? Both of these teams just want to make sure they're not making any mistakes. Yes, Mindfreak has the momentum on their side, but they're not silly buggers. They just want to play good Halo.
Not, Justin, no, especially not at this point. No dumb errors from either of these teams. It's just clean-cut Halo right now. Even if those scores are tied, they're just looking for those small windows of opportunity to take advantage of any members of the Chiefs as possible. Deano right now just looking to get some plink damage downrange with that commando. Good shots onto BZIIRK there. BZIIRK has to back down, but so does Deano as there's 2 members there. Beastn in the background taking out Benjy right now. Chiefs take the lead, all tied up again. Ninjestics over near Pink Street with the Bulldog.
Now, dropping it down.
Oh,
Deano,
here we go.
He's got the rockets. Looking for his next victim. We can see Madsy on the other side there. Deano being very patient, but he has been called out. Madsy's going to know that he's there. Deano stuck in a pretty rough position.
Oh,
and look at that. Madsy coming out the better on that situation, my opinion, Bluey.
3 members of Mindfreak go down. The Chiefs eke out the score by 3 during that time as well. They are 3 in the lead. All of a sudden, this is a narrative we're all too familiar with. We might see the continuous bloat of this scoreline unless Mindfreak can pull out some stunning back-to-back kills.
No, Slayz there grabbing himself a kill on Deano. 4-kill lead right now, pretty respectable. Ninjestics going down, that's 2 dead for Mindfreak.
Oh.
Slayz moving on through, working with his boy Madsy right there. 5 kills, the difference now. Not insurmountable for the boys on Mindfreak. However, I wouldn't let it bloat out too much more.
Chiefs starting to snowball a little bit right now. Looking over this B balcony side, they've already spotted 2 players over in Tram. They know the entire team is locked down in there. All it takes is for one decisive push. Breaking that armor, you can see Ninjestics wrapping around. He's going to be able to take out this player on B stairs, but Slayz opts to go on that garbage jump up. Reese once again challenging, thrusts away just in time. He's taking plink damage, unfortunately comes face to face with Madsy, taken out himself. That scoreline is blowing out more and more.
Certainly is, and it must be the streets, because Madsy, the street shark, putting up numbers for his squad and working together closely with Slayz, that bulldog in Madsy's back pocket, and Mindfreak slowing things down, taking the pace out of the game a little bit. They're trying to set this match in their favor in terms of pacing.
Beastn picks off Ninjestics in the background, picks off Deano as well. 2 more kills in favor of the Chiefs roster. God, Justin, I'm getting so confused right now. Just how are Mindfreak breaking? They're crumbling at the seams. 35 kills in the favor of Chiefs, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of recovery coming from the blue side.
Yeah, and these rockets from Slayz certainly aren't going to help matters. Moving through, lots of grenades. Beastn finds a double kill for himself. The rocket rings out. Ninjestics struggling in PD. He's probably going to put his head in the lockers in there, and here comes Beastn, the cleanup. Ninjestics grabs one off screen. Madsy with the cleanup though. 9 kills the difference. The Chiefs, they're starting to take control of this map. Game 5 situation, getting ready to go towards the grand finals. Mindfreak, they mounted quite a comeback. 7 kills the difference, but can they close it up, Louis?
Chiefs only need 10 more kills in order to shut down Mindfreak. However, 4 members of Chiefs go down. That scoreline is looking closer and closer. Deano right now on his own, looking over our K side. We can see how many members of the Chiefs about to challenge. Good play from Deano right now, wrapping around PD, tucking tail and running, but he's coming face to face with Slayz in tires. Trades out a kill there. 42. On the board for Chiefs as Mindfreak are eking out that score.
It's 3 kills the difference, Blue. I was starting to count Mindfreak out there for a minute, but they're not done yet. 3 kills the difference. Benjy going in. He falls. The Chiefs collapse. Comes in. 5 kills the difference. It's now or never, Mindfreak. The elimination bracket is waiting for you unless you can close things out. 4 kills, 1 round of Slayz between them. Beastn falling. 4 kills left for Chiefs to close this one out. Game 5 situation.
Game 5. This is all it, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to announce who is going to be the first team leading the grand final charge. 3 kills only left for the Chiefs to secure. Only 2 as the 49 out. 49 on the board. Madsy gunning down Ninjestics. Ninjestics having to back down for his life. They are rotating for the PD side spawns, but they are not rewarded with them. Ninjestics almost caught out at the front door there. Shots ring out and BZIIRK. A Hail Mary nade.
And they
Chiefs take out Mindfreak. Chiefs are our first team going into grand finals.
Reverse sweep denied. The Chiefs proving why they are the #1 team so far at DreamHack Melbourne. They may have dropped 2 maps, but they haven't dropped a series, Bluey.
That being said, we are seeing Chiefs falter a little bit. 2 maps finally taken from them. This is the first we have witnessed this entire weekend. The Chiefs have been such a dominant force all around, but Mindfreak are the first team to expose some cracks in the armor.
Absolutely. The Chiefs, the Beast, they do bleed, Bluey, but not quite enough. They stem the hemorrhaging and were able to close things out, and now they're going to be sitting pretty in the grand finals.
Excellent play from the Chiefs. Once again, we are talking about them capturing their crown once more, getting the throne that they were denied for so many Opens and Pro Series. They are looking to reclaim that title.
Certainly are. I mean, Mindfreak, they were looking pretty hot. They had some dominant games there, so I wouldn't count them out just yet. They do have the elimination bracket, Divine Mind, down there waiting for them. Wonder how that's going to play out.
I wonder indeed, Justin, but the series that just played out before our very eyes, we have talked about time and time again how dominating the members of the Chiefs are, but even under such pressure, they came back. That Slayer was just blown out of the water. Once again, we see just how devastating the kill pressure from a locked-in Chiefs roster is.
Absolutely. And some of these highlights here, I mean, the highlights are going to be split pretty 50-50, I think, but it's all about that W, and it's a capital W for the Chiefs.
Absolute capital W for the Chiefs. You know, something that they're not used to receiving. They get them all the time historically in ANZ Halo. They are so powerful. Obviously, these boys are grinning ear to ear at a tough fought battle and a win, and I would love to hear what the boys have to say about it. We're going to throw it over to Nat for the interview.
I'm exactly the same. I would love to hear what you have to say, Beastn. You guys drop a map here. You actually go all the way to Game 5. How are you holding yourselves? How is the composure for the team?